Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it out, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, big up yourself, big up the whole Metric community. Smash the likes on your way in. Come on, man. You know I have to come in straight after the game and get into it. Yeah? 3-2. Mad game. We made it a bit harder for ourselves, let's be honest. 2-0 up, cruising. It didn't seem like we had a lot of control. But it is where it is. We done what we needed to do. I'm happy for the boy Sesko as well. A lot of people have been saying, yo, he's not playing well because he's coming off the pitch. He's only coming on for like 20 minutes a game. But for him to come on and make that, what he done there, remember, he could have scored with his first touch, which was the header, and then straight away. You understand? Bruno, 2 assists. My man's on like 12 assists, and the record is 20, and we still got about 13, 14 games, bro. This is crazy. Bruno's he's going to break the record. Bruno is going to break the record. I'm telling you like that for free. He's going to break the record. Like, that record there is crazy. It's never been broke. De Bruyne's on it and Thierry Henry. And I'm sure Bruno is going to break it. I'm telling you lot. So, yeah, man, bruv, we done our thing, as we do. Yeah? We did what we needed to do. We made it a bit harder for ourselves, but you have to give it to the lads. They pulled through in the end. Do you understand? But I was going to come on there and say, yeah, man, Brazilian magic. Because Casemiro and Cunha were just cooking up everything. And then we made it harder for ourselves, blood. I don't understand that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we made it way harder for ourselves. We didn't even need to. And what's going on with Villa? Man needed Villa to win the league. Villa's out here losing. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Yeah, Villa's out here losing to 10 men. This is crazy. They're moving like us. Villa's out here losing to 10 men. They're moving like us, bro. Look at this. Villa is moving. Bro, they had a man sent off from Brentford the 42nd minute, and they lost to 10 men. They're moving like us, bro. I put them in the title. I wanted them to win the title. Now I don't even know if they get third, bro. Look how close we are to them. 41. They're on 46 points. We might even pass them. And if Man City don't win today, bro, Arsenal, it's done. You know what I'm trying to say? Villa, I don't know what's up with them, but come on, my peoples, man. Let's get into a bit of the game. Crazy. What a game. But, bro, we made it harder for ourselves. But Carrick's got an 100% record. That's 3 wins on the trot. If this geezer don't get to cut his hair now, he's never going to be able to cut his hair. I'm telling you that now for free. So let's get into the game. Let me show you lot how we got down, etc. And I'll tell you about the players one by one. Yeah? We was in cruise mode. Let me say how it is. First half, it did look a bit techie. They were playing better than us. And what we just came from, that Man City and Arsenal game, what we saw, that was a drop-off. Watching that game, it was like, oh, bro, they're playing better than us. I actually rated the way they were playing. I was like, you know what? They're doing way better than us. And that referee, what was that referee playing to? He was here forever. That referee was moving mad. He was moving like, I'm only going to play until Fulham score or something. Bruv, they were moving mad. But let me get into it anyway. So the players, them, as you can see, 42%. You know what I thought happened, yeah? I think Fulham came there to obviously thinking that, yeah, we're going to counter-attack Man United. That's what they trained for. They trained to counter-attack us. Simple. But we said, no. We're not going to do that. We're going to let you not have the ball. Have more possession than us, because that's what everyone expects. Everyone expects Man United to try and break teams down, etc. So, you know what? Have the ball. It's cool. We'll just take it off you when we're ready, and then we'll do what we need to do. And as you can see, they had more possession than us, 58%. Fine. We're cool with that. We was 2-0 up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was cool. But they did play well. Let's not play it. They were playing between the lines. There was opening up our midfield, literally. Casemiro will go to the wing to try and help out. He'll get dragged wide, and then it'll open us up. The balls they were playing some good football. But then obviously we scored the goal, 1-0. We go into half-time, etc. And then when we've scored the goal, what's happened after that? We've scored the goal. We've come out second half. It's still back and forth, dire. It's up and down. They still look dangerous. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They looked proper dangerous. Like, I was looking at you, I'm thinking, raw, you know what? Fulham are actually doing their thing. Like, they might actually bop us. But we was on some, you lot come here thinking we're going to take the ball off you lot and try to play around you. Nah. have the ball. Yeah, you lot can have the ball. We scored again. Cunha. See, my title was going to be coming here, Brazilian Magic. Done. That's all I was going to say, bro. Brazilian Magic. We done the job. It's over. We've got about 10 minutes left. They scored that goal. That was offside. I knew Chukwueze was offside. I was a bit scared for the Martinez guy, though. I was like, oh, Martinez might play him on. But Chukwueze, I'm like, yep, he's definitely offside. Lucky. We got lucky there. It is where it is. 2-0. And then, bam, they just keep coming, man. They keep coming. And one thing I think they clocked, Anderson especially, just put the ball in the box. Put the ball in the box. Something's going to happen. As long as it's in the box, it's cool. And they kept doing that, bro. And that's where it kept causing us madness, confusion. But, bro, that Wesley goal, the first goal that they scored was the penalty, right? I don't really think that was a certified penalty. I'll be real. On another day, that doesn't get given. But it is what it is. I think he already kicked the ball. Maguire didn't really wipe him out. Maguire was he tried to block it and he got a bit close. But it's the way my man acted after, like he was dead and he's rolling around like a madman. That's where he got the penalty. But it is where it is, isn't it? No one ain't going to complain. No one ain't going to sit there and say it's not a penalty. It's a penalty. It is where it is. Who cares? But then we get into it and it's like, bro, it's worrying now. And then when that goal went in, that Kevin goal, I keep calling him Wesley for some reason. That Kevin guy, when his goal went in, I was like, yep, this just feels like old school. This feels like Bournemouth. This feels like West Ham. This feels like every other team that's came here and equalized in the second half. How much times that happened? Bournemouth, West Ham, Everton. Everton scored, but it was first half. But you know what I'm trying to say? It just felt like that. I said, yeah, this is a myth. I ain't got time for this. This just feels too familiar. And then 2 minutes later, Bruno Fernandes. For you lot that don't know, he's on 12 assists now. 12 assists. For him to feint Bassi like that, Bassi's more fast than him as well. So he had to take that straight away, that pass. Do that, and then Sesko, without even looking, if you saw the replay, bang it straight into, no chance. Leno didn't even want to dive. There was no point diving, bro. Come on, boy, Sesko. And people keep talking about Sesko, he's a flop and all of this stuff because he's not really getting the minutes, but it's good to see. His first touch, header, nearly goes in, hits the post. Big up the boy, big up the guys, man. So big up Sesko. So we'll get into it. Let me talk about the guys individually now and what I thought, but these are the stats, as you call. If you watch the game, Fulham did have a lot of the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? There was times where we had it and we tried to create something. They had a lot of the ball. They didn't really do much, but they did have a lot of ball. They've done some nice passes. They put through some nice balls together, etc. But it is what it is. They had 14 shots. We had 13. They created a better XG. Most of their chances were close. If you think about it, even the Maguire one, when it missed Maguire and Jimenez was one-on-one, the first time he even got a bit of luck this game because he was struggling the whole game. Maguire and Martinez had him headlocked. They had him in the pocket. Without that penalty, he's done nothing the whole game. And I was kind of worried about him as well. Harry Wilson, someone that I even rate. He's going into this game, 17 goals and assists in 20 games. Bro, he's locked up. Luke Shaw and them, and they had a field day with him. Luke Shaw and that had a field day with Harry Wilson. Like, let's be real. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. Boom. So cool. And even Anderson. Anderson was on a yellow card from that. He tried to do that thing to Mbumo. Tried to bring him back. Bro, we should have been putting a bit more pressure on him. Being more direct, but we didn't even get to that stage there. But it is what it is anyway. Let's get into the guys one by one now. Lamens. Bro, Lamens is just Lamens, bro. He's just excellent, bro. He just does what he needs to do. I don't think he could have saved any of the shots. One's a penalty. The other one is a screamer. That happens to everyone. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't put no blame on him. I don't think he done anything crazy. I don't think he done anything detrimental. He made mad saves. Like, even when you think about the even the save for Maguire, that Maguire thing, like Jimenez had a chance for, like, bro, like other keepers would just leave that. Someone like Anana would react about 5 seconds later. So big up the boy Lamens. I've got to give him his ratings, of course. Luke Shaw, he ain't got the best ratings. He looks like the worst player today. I don't know why. Maybe, I'm trying to think. He was on Harry Wilson's side. Harry Wilson never done anything. So didn't Iwobi. So I don't know why his ratings are so low, but I didn't really see him do too much wrong for me to see. You know, like sometimes you see them, they do mad stuff. Luke Shaw was all right. From what I saw, he looked okay. That's what I'm saying. See, all of these players, when they got to the 80th minute and were 2-0 up, you could have just went in and said it was a good day out. There, we got busted about a little bit the way they played against us, but we're good. It was a good game. You won't remember nothing, but because it became 2-2, that's when you start picking and choosing and saying, oh, this is crazy. And, oh, you know what I'm going to say? Like, it's, what did he do? And was it his mistake? And da-da-da-da-da. So that's the situation. So Luke Shaw was okay for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinez and Maguire, I have to do them together. You can't do them individually. The only time you do them individually is when Maguire scores a header or something. Martinez, cold, diligent, going into tackles. He's not letting you get past him. It's not happening. You understand? You see the passion at the end as well. The man are just dashing man about. He's not on this joke thing. You know what I'm saying? Martinez, come on, he's a leader. He's a man that can end up being a captain. If Bruno was to leave, they probably give the armband to Martinez. He's just dilly. You're not doing that. So big up the boy Martinez. I got to give him respect, man. He was bold, and they had Jimenez in his pocket, literally just chilling until the second half when it came a bit dire, that little bit there. Maguire, same thing. Apart from like, obviously that ball that came in from Anderson was so good that even Maguire missed it. You know, Maguire barely misses a ball, a header. If he misses a header and it goes to the defender, you know that ball was crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? He missed the header and then obviously done the tackle for the penalty, which you could say it is where it is, and it's a bit mad, whatever. But bruv, apart from that, they had nothing to do. Him and Martinez had nothing to do. The same way they had nothing to do against Jesus last week, the same way they had nothing to do against Gyökeres last week, the same way they had nothing to do with Haaland 2 weeks ago. Them two together are just locking man up. There's no point putting a number 9 there. You might as well get a false 9 going. What we're doing with Mbeumo or someone that's going to connect and because they're just having a field day. Like, what? You're going to come in and think you're going to get clamped. And it's not even a speed thing. Because you look at them and you think Haaland is faster than both of them. Jesus is faster than both of them. Gyökeres is probably faster than both of them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who you put there. Because we're playing a little bit deep as well. They'll just clamp you. And they're both aggressive. They're both on this header thing. They're both on the duels. Like, it's calm. So Harry Maguire and Martinez as a collection, safe. 3-3. Can't complain about it. It is where it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Harry Maguire got the yellow card, of course, and the penalty is like, ooh, it is where it is. It's a bit up and down, but they done their job, what they needed to do. And like I said, one was a penalty, one was a screamer. You can't really put that man on the defense. You can obviously put down the tackle that Maguire made and whatnot, but I don't even think he touched him like that, to be honest. I just think my man just done what he needed to do. But cool, no problem. So that's that. We move on to Dalot now. Diego Dalot usually has Diego Dalot games. You don't know Diego Dalot already. He wasn't having a Diego Dalot performance, which is a shit performance. He was actually all right, which is crazy. Diego Dalot was actually okay today. I had a close eye on him. Even like there was times when the ball will come in the box and there's no one there, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy's gonna kick out for a corner under no pressure. I know he is, and then he don't. Do you know what I'm gonna say? Like, he was doing some smart things for once. Like, and he's a man that he's very, very dumb. Diego Dalot, let's be real. So he kept it stern, man. You got to big him up, man. He's doing what he needs to do. He wasn't too bad at there. He was on the side, obviously, that my man came on, Wesley. He probably could have ran up to him a bit more, but he didn't. He backed off. So that made Ugarte have to engage. That's the situation with Dalot. He was on that side. I keep calling him Wesley. When Kevin cut in, Dalot could have ran out to him. But I think because they was doing a little overlap, that Ryan Sessegnon, he was on the overlap, so Dalot couldn't really engage. So Ugarte tried to engage, throw his leg out, and then my man just done the madness, which was a banger. So you got to give it to him, man. It is what it is, man. He's tried. He didn't have a terrible performance. I can't remember nothing crazy that he done that was just stupid. He even nearly assisted Mbeumo with that ball over. So big up Dalot. He had one of his better performances today. Mainu in the first half was cold. Second half, he calmed down a little bit. But he kept it simple. That's all it was. And he was on to Martinez sometimes. Quicker. Pass it. And we're 2-0 up. And he's trying to get the ball and then make things happen. So big up the boy Mainu. Do you know what I'm saying? He was doing what he needs to do. He's come back. People think he's going to come straight back in and just go mad. He's building. Give him some time. Matchday. Give him some time. He went to the Etihad. He played Man City at home. He went to the Emirates. He's doing what he needs to do. And he's keeping it calm and simple. Where he's not losing the ball. I'm seeing some line-breaking passes. I'm seeing some movements in tight spaces. Big up the boy Mainu. He's always doing what he needs to do. So he was calm. I'm not going to get into him too much. Like I said, another guy, I think he gave the ball away like a twice time. Iwobi and that swooped him once, but it's calm. This is what I'm saying. We're 2-0 up. You're not thinking nothing. It's not that bad. Casemiro, bro, this geezer, goal and assist. And he's leaving. His legs are gone. Carrick told us, brother, come on, man. He's becoming the glue. Amrin saw it. Amrin dropped him out for the first month or so and then said, you know what, I need this guy on my team. And when we've got Casemiro in the team, I feel safe when it comes to set pieces. Defending it and scoring it. Scoring it especially, I just feel happy. I just feel like, yeah, we've got a chance. So when that penalty got overturned and whatnot, and we saw set piece, I got Casemiro and Maguire. I just feel, yeah, something can happen here. When them two are not playing, I'm like, yeah, we're done. And that was against Aston Villa. We had no Maguire, we had no Casemiro. Bruno came off at halftime, remember, against Aston Villa. So I knew we was done that game. So to have Casemiro, we've got to replace him properly with someone that is as diligent. Because the aerial threats, the defending, he's putting in the numbers, man. He's doing what he's doing. And even that ball, he's looking at the camera and passed it to Cunha. That assist that he gave, like, he's still Brazilian. Man, I'm forgetting. Casemiro is still Brazilian, bro. So he's still doing his thing. And even when we conceded, he was pissed. You lot saw him. He was pissed. Him and Cunha on the bench, they're like, bruv, they threw all this shit away for no reason. Pissed. So big up to Casemiro. He got man in the match, of course, as he would probably on this anyway. I don't know if Bruno got in the end because he got 2 assists, but Casemiro makes me feel safe. As long as we can keep him for this next 14 games, whatever it is, 13, 14 games, I'm happy. I'm cool. Because Casemiro is a man that I feel safe with. I swear to you, lot, like, I feel calm. And the way if we're not going out there and we're trying to be expansive and we leave him on an island by himself, then it's mad. But we won't leave him on an island by himself because he's got Kobe Mainoo next to him. So it makes it more easier. Bruno, just focus on creating chances. 2 assists. Casemiro, just defend. And then when we got set pieces, you know what to do. If you lose the ball or you don't get there quick enough, all right, Mainoo, help him. Sweet, no problem. But before, we're playing with Ten Hag and we got Casemiro by himself. He's getting left on the island. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, that partnership, they're doing wonders, man. And this was a game that we all knew we could lose. They came out on smoke. We could have lost this game. So we got to give it the same merit. This is what we usually act up with. And Tottenham's going to come out and try and play us. So it goes back to normal now. We should be able to go and beat Tottenham at home as well. But for now, Fulham was a big test, especially after beating Man City and Arsenal. Fulham was a massive test. So big up Casemiro, man. He's got the man of the match on Foot Mob. Let's go to the left to the boy Cunha. Cunha, come on, Dilly. I can't lie. At the beginning, earlier in the game, he was giving the ball away a bit much. I've seen him trying to pass to Bruno a couple of times. He got it on the halfway line. We nearly broke through. He passed it again. He was doing a little bit too much, but it is what it is. Like, I see what they were trying to do. Sometimes they're so used to where they're meant to be, they don't even look. This is what's going on. You weren't even looking sometimes. You'll just pass it. So, yeah, Cunha was okay. Like I said, that goal, though, was mental. People are not clocking that angle. That angle is so mad that he has to kind of blast it. You have to blast it, bro. So you're blasting it over the keeper. Most man will hit the bar or go over the bar, etc. But Cunha, this is what he's doing, man. And this is what he's becoming consistent now. He came through. We went through a time where they were saying Cunha's not the guy. Bruv, he's scoring goals on goals on goals. He scored against Leeds. He scored against Arsenal. Did he score against, who else did he score against? But he's coming clutch now, where he's actually being the guy that we thought we bought, that scores goals. Before it was a bit hit and miss. We didn't know what was going on. 1 minute he's holding on to the ball too much. And now it's like someone's had a word with him. Big man, yo, just shoot when you can shoot. Apart from that, try to play for the team. So he tried to lay off the pass a few times, but first half was a bit mad. Second half was a bit more cleaner and a bit more just basics, etc. But the first half, he was a bit scatty and he was all over the place. But big up Cunha, man. That goal, we needed that goal. And that settled us. That even Fulham just felt like they deflated. And I remember Sesko came off the bench for Cunha and he tried to score the header. If that header went in straight away from that Ahmad cross, the game would have been done there and there. Fulham would have known this is long. We don't want to get a basketball score. Let's just call it a day. But obviously, it hit the post, so it is what it is. Bruno Fernandes, bro, this geezer gets annoying. Let's be real. He's always complaining. I see why rival fans hate him, yeah? But we love him. You know what I'm saying? I can see why that happens. We will love him because he's Bruno Fernandes. He's a captain. He does what he needs to do. He gets the numbers and he bails us out. So, man, love Bruno Fernandes. But he needs to stop all that moaning too much, especially when it's over nothing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's so much times nothing really, it's a nothing situation and he's moaning. It goes out for a throw. It's blatantly theirs, but he thinks he can get away with it. If he can't, he starts moaning, flapping his arms, going mad. Take that out of your game. This geezer is different. Obviously, this game, I don't think he he went as mad as he usually goes, but he was pressing the life out with them. That's one thing. He was leading the press. And, bro, the assist, that free kick, big man, this is becoming normal for you, bro. Like that free kick. And you got to remember, Bruno Fernandes, he is 8 assists away from greatness. Remember that, bro. Because obviously, what's it called? Henry has got the record for 20 assists. Bruno's already on 12 and we got 14 games. All he's got to do is get 8 more and he's already matched the assists. Henry and De Bruyne are on 20 assists. That is the record for the Premier League. So this guy's on the way to greatness. And we don't know if he's going to leave at the end of the season or not. That's the situation. But, bro, he's doing madnesses. And even when we don't play well or something, he always pulls up. So big up Bruno, man. 2 assists. He done what he needed to do. That second one was dirty. Yeah, because Bassey's got more speed than him. So the way he feinted him, boom. Man done the whole feint, kept it moving, and then straight away just pulled it in for Sesko. Sesko took 1 touch, bam, shot goal. Leno said, yeah, there's no point. I'm not even diving. What's the point? So big up the boy Bruno. Only he does that. Someone else takes another touch. Bassey catches them. They got to cut back in, and it turns into a nothing chance. But Bruno, he thinks so clever. Let me just put it in there straight away, bam, hopefully. And then Sesko did what he needed to do. And that's what bailed us out. And that was literally, what, a minute or something after that goal? Like, they didn't even stop celebrating yet when we scored that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So big up the boy Bruno. He made it happen. Ahmad Dilly, especially the first half, he was terrorizing. Who was the left back that they had? Robinson. Robinson's meant to be a baller. He terrorized him. In that first half, he was onto him, cutting in, shooting, boom, 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 on him. I feel like he could have done a bit more, though. So sometimes Ahmad will just keep it safe, go back, etc. And I understand that you've got to rotate the ball, you've got to keep the ball. And that's one thing that we've been doing for ages. We've been playing hot potato. We get the ball, we try and get a chance, So now it's like we're trying to, like, you know what, let's keep the ball a bit, let's rotate it, etc. So I get it. But Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad was onto them. I'll be real. And he's direct. I originally thought, let's rest Ahmad, put him on the bench, let him come 60th minute, but let's play with Sesko. I wanted to go Mbeumo on the right, Sesko up top, Cunha on the left. That's how I wanted to go. I didn't want Ahmad to play because I thought, Sesko, we need him there for the aerial threat. Fulham are good with corners usually. They usually score a lot of corners. Anderson, Jimenez, Bassey, I thought he would start, etc. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, Ahmad done what he needed to do, man. Even that ball for Sesko was crazy. Sesko hit the post. That was Ahmad. I'm going to get these comments in a minute, my people. Smash the likes, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Smash these likes. But yeah, bro, big up the boy Ahmad. So we get into Mbeumo. That's the last guy we're going to speak about. And then I'll run through the subs quickly. Mbeumo was kind of like, it was a weird one for Mbeumo today. I felt like this was one of his games before he went to AFCON. You know, before he went to AFCON, he was a bit off it a little bit against West Ham, Everton, etc. He wasn't playing to his best. Like his touch would just go far from him, etc. Like, I don't even think Mbeumo had a chance today. And Mbeumo's a man that gets chances all the time. So I feel like it wasn't his best game. It is where it is, though. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why I feel like he plays a bit better with Sesko, because he knows what he's got to do. Sesko will get the flick on. All them Lemons balls up, Sesko will get the flick on, and Mbeumo knows what he's got to do, or them two will in. So I feel like he plays a bit better. This little formation here with Mbeumo up front, I think it more suits when we're playing against a team and we're counter-attacking. You know what I'm saying? Like an Arsenal, a City, etc. But I don't think it suits a team like Fulham, because it's like they're always going to be as far back as they can, if you know what I'm trying to say. So it don't really suit them. So in Mbeumo, he had a few, remember, there was that chance where Anderson pulled him back. That could have led to something. There was that chance that Cuenca, I feel like Cuenca, that could have been a penalty, bro. Or it could have been a foul right next to the box. That early one, when the ball came over and then he dropped, etc. But I feel like because Mbeumo got up, they finally like just brushed it off. But if he stayed down and you looked at it properly, bro, he didn't get the ball. He tried to go round Mbeumo, did not get the ball. That could have been a penalty. So like a tangle of legs. But I don't think Mbeumo had a brilliant game. I don't think it was one of his best games. You know Mbeumo, he's rapid, he's getting shots off, etc. I don't even think he had a shot this game that I can remember anyway. But it is where it is, man. He was there. He was still pressing. He was still putting in the work, etc. And like I said, if this game ended 2-0, which we was on course to do, by the time it got to the 80th minute, no one would have said anything. Would have been like, all right, cool. Some of the guys had a day off, but it's calm. Do you understand? And we've seen what Mbeumo's done in the last 2 games. He set the tone Arsenal and City, so it's calm. You can have a day off. And this is what we need to have, and this is what we've always needed, is to have a team where you can get bailed out left, right, and centre. It don't always have to be you. We only used to have Bruno and Ahmad and have Højlund and Garnacho. You see how the Chelsea fans are talking about Garnacho? Now, and Bruno can have a day off, Sesko comes and scores. Cunha could have a day off, Casemiro will score. Bruno could have a day off, Ahmad will score. Ahmad could have a day off, Dorgu comes off the bench and scores. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a team full of stars. That's how you win. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Big up the guys, man. They put the work in. You got to respect it. We've gone back up to 4th, where we belong and where we was in the beginning. Let me talk about the subs quickly. Ugarte came with the energy. Obviously, couldn't stop that screamer. You cannot take nothing away from that screamer from Kevin. That was a banger. You understand? As soon as I see that leave his foot, I'm like, oh my God, I knew it was in. It was long. That reminded me of, what's that guy from Everton that scored against us again? Dewsbury Hall. When Dewsbury Hall took the shot and then Lamans dives, that's what it reminded me of. I said, yeah, it's the same thing, basically. It's going in. So, yeah. And 1 minute later, we brought it back. So, you got to give it to the guys, man, because this is what I'm saying about mentality. On a normal day before, we turn around and we lose that game or something because it's like, bro, we can't believe it. We don't know what to do. So, it is what it is. So, big up Sesko. Like I said, Ugarte came and brought on energy. Casemiro had a yellow card. And, bro, it's like, it was 60, 70 minutes. We're comfortable. We're 2-0 up. Bring on Ugarte, get some energy going. It's calm. Do you know what I'm saying? But that referee, I don't know what he was on. We had about so much time that we didn't even need to have added on. Lenny Yoro and Mazarawi, that was more tactical. That's when you bring defenders on. You bring on defenders. 86 minutes, I think we're 2-1 up. Bam. Okay, bring them on. Tactical. Not just bring them on every game for no reason. Do you understand? But yeah, man, that's what was going on, man. But their main player, who is Harry Wilson, he was locked up. And we had Cunha and Shaw. Really, if you look at this on paper, you would think Cunha is not going to help out Shaw and Harry Wilson will have loads of play. Bruv, he never done nothing. He'd had nothing. Literally, he didn't do anything the whole game. Apart from the cross. Was it the cross? I think it was the ball through that laid over Jimenez to go and score. That was it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man, it is where it is, man. So look at the record that I'm telling you about Bruno. Look at this. Look at this. He's going to break this record, bro. Thierry Henry, 20. De Bruyne, 20. Mesut Ozil, man's tried to say some mad name, 19. Frank Lampard, 18. Cesc Fabregas, 18. De Bruyne, 18. Salah, 18. This guy was on 10. Now he's on 12. This ain't been updated yet. This ain't been updated yet, peoples. He's on 12 assists. And how much games have we got left? About what? 14? This geezer's on a different thing, bro. He's going to break the record. So that's going to be some good things for him anyway. You know, we've got nothing to really play for, so it is what it is. Yeah, we've got 14 games left. 14 games left. All he's got to do is get 8 or 9 to break the record. 9 assists and he breaks the record. I remember, you got to remember the ones that we've been missing. Harry Maguire, that corner against Man City when he missed it and hit the bar in the first 2 minutes. There's so much different times where Dorgu against Burnley, when he chipped it over the keeper and they got played off the line. So many where he could have had them already. He could have already been on like 14, 15. It's madness. So that's the situation with that. Yeah, man, big up the boy Bruno Fernandes, man. That's my guy. Let me get a few of these comments, man. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. You know we're always here. Man United, man. This how it feels to be winning all the time now. Fucking hell, blood. It feels good, bro. We ain't gone like this in a minute. Man was winning. He's already done what Amrin couldn't do in a year, in 3 games. Man's won 3 games in a row. Come on, man. Sesko, Dara, come on, man. Crazy. Come on, United. Man United, my peoples. We didn't play well. Let's be critical of the performance, not just see the final score. We have no left wing. Yeah, 100%. We didn't. I said that. I said that, bro. They bopped us a bit. They kind of bopped us, especially in that first half. But, bro, that's what happens sometimes. When you play these tough games, these Fulhams and that, you've got to just take your chances. And we've done that with a set piece. And we've done that with the Sesko coming off the bench, etc. This is what happens sometimes. We're not going to go out there and play every game how we played Arsenal and City. We're going to get bopped by certain teams. You know what I'm trying to say? 101 minutes, ref was moving crazy. It went longer than that. I'm sure it was like 101 with like 50 or something. He was moving mad. The ref was a disgrace. Come on, GGME, we need Sesko. I want Gyökeres to shut up. we showed determination to win in the end, exactly. And that's the mentality we didn't have before. We never had that before. What a game, although we didn't play well. City and Arsenal, but he's an intelligent man because he went to know how tickets is going. Fergie time is back. Come on, Fergie time. Sesko didn't even look when he hit the goal. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He already knew where the goal was, and that's what Hasselbank said the other day. He said, when you're a striker, you already know where the goal is. You don't even have to look. You just know the goal. You know where it is. You can feel it. That's why he was talking about Cunha. When Cunha scored that screamer against Arsenal, he said, bro, you already know where the goal is when you're a striker. You don't even have to look. VAR didn't even look at that penalty. I know that was a penalty, bro. But no, I'm talking about our one with Mbumo in the beginning. That Quenza guy. That was a penalty. Do you like pineapple? This guy's funny. Nah, bro, I don't like pineapple. What a beautiful day. So happy we won. Sesko got his goal. PS, that Kevin kid is going to the top, literally. I don't know if he's going to the top. I wouldn't say that 20th because he hasn't scored all season and he hasn't been all that all season. But he had his goal at Old Trafford. This is what a lot of them do. Semenyo went 9 games without a goal. Old Trafford comes. Here you go, bro. You can score. Evan Nilsson went, I can't remember how much, like 12 games, no goal. Came to Old Trafford. Here you go, bro. You can score. We've been Doctor United for a little bit still. Matchday behind the ball. And yeah, we defended together. And that's what they didn't expect. They expected us to come and just be moving mad so that they can play through us. But we defended as one and they couldn't believe it. Really has been working his butt off in training. Yeah, he could tell, man. That's what they keep saying, all the reports. Would like to keep Cass, but sure, Saudi, yeah. We just have to replace him properly or get a defend. We need to get some more aerial depth because I just know when Casemiro and Maguire play, I'm just ready for a set piece. I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm ready. But when they're not playing, you just know that you might not even defend them properly. It's crazy. MU back-to-back wins, and Mbumo looks tired. He needs a break. Have him come off the bench next game. Bro, how can you be tired? We're playing 1 game a week. We're playing 1 game a week. How can you be tired, bro? But I know what you're saying, though. Like, he just didn't look up to his normal self today. And that's how he was moving before he went to AFCON. And we're saying, this guy's moving mad. But I don't know, man. We're playing 1 game a week, bro. We're not playing 3 games a week, Champions League and all that. Fulham manager was acting like he lost the World Cup. He's always complaining, bro. Always. I want to know bro, it wasn't even 3 minutes. It was like 5, blood. He was going mad. And Mbumo's still a great corner taker. I have Man United PTSD when they scored the second. Bro, I felt like we was finished, bro. I'll be real with you, lot. I felt like Bournemouth, Everton, West Ham. I've been too used to it. At Old Trafford as well. It's crazy. Ref lost his whistle. 100%. United. Sesko and Cass. No look. Yeah, that no look pass for Casemiro and the no look goal for Sesko. Cass with a no look assist. Yeah. I think Mbumo one was a pen. Same. Casemiro got booked a few weeks ago for winning the ball from behind and ref says a foul. Bro, they didn't even look at it properly. I think that was a penalty. When you look at it properly, he tried to go through him and he didn't touch the ball. You know what I'm saying? I agreed that the Cunha one weren't a pen. I agreed with that one. But the other ones, I was like, nah, it's crazy. Have we brought anyone in? Nah, no one for now. No one that I can see, but I'll run through Twitter quickly and see all the, it's going to be going mad. Because you know me, we're Man United off, so it's going to be very positive. Look at that, Sesko. Casemiro, man in the match again. He don't stop. This guy don't miss. Yeah? Man in the match again. Brazilian magic. Sesko, 4 goals in 4. Look at that. Man United have won their 7 Premier League matches with less than 45% possession compared to 4 league win match. So basically, we let them have the ball, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you. We're letting teams have the ball. Have the ball. We'll just have a hit you in the counter or we'll play through you when we're ready. We're a transition team, bro. So they came to us thinking, we're going to counter-attack Man United. And we switched it and said, you're going to counter-attack us? No. Have the ball. We'll counter-attack you, pussy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This app went down for me again. It went down for me as well about 20 minutes ago, bro. Joke team. Look at the guys. Lisha and Ahmad. Gassed. Come on, man. Yeah, it's a good day when Man United win, man. It's a good day. Sesko and Casemiro. He's an incredible player, a legend. It's a pleasure to play with him and listen to his advice. His work ethic is incredible. We're grateful to have him among us. So big him up. Look at that. There's a comp of Kobe Mainu. Like I said, Kobe played all right. First half especially. Sesko comes out and says, no, it's true. It's true. He's saying this many, many times, and that's exactly what we're doing. But it's not just that. Also, you can see how hard we work together. Sesko on if Carrick telling them to enjoy themselves. Yeah, he said, yeah, they are. Man United are unbeaten in their last 7 Premier League matches, their longest run since February 2022 under Ragnick. So we're breaking all the right records now. We're back to breaking the right records and not the wrong ones. Yeah, we're in a good place at the moment still. Benjamin Sesko and what it does for him to score the winner, not just for me, but for the team. It's really important, especially because we were in a really good role now. I'm just hoping and wishing we can work hard like that and win games. It's unbelievable. Big up the boy Sesko, man. Big up the boy Sesko. Bellingham's got an injury, left hamstring. Ooh, World Cup coming up. Look at Sesko. Four goals in his last 4 games. 4 goals in his last 4 games. Well, remember, he didn't play the City game at all. So Arsenal game, and then when you add in Burnley, he got 2 there. This one, and then what's the one before that? And Brighton. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Big up the guys, man. Big up the guys. In GC, delve into the market tomorrow. Marino's got a foot injury. Why would Arsenal have to go in the market when they got so much players? I don't get that, man. How good was Fernandes for the winner? Yeah, bro. 3 wins in a row for Man United, and Michael Carrick scores late to beat him. 200 goal involvements for Bruno, you know. 202 now, sorry. 202. This guy's on a different thing, man. Big up the boy Bruno. All right, listen. Big up everyone, man. You can see, man, we're 4th. We're back in where we need to be. 4th place. And we go again next week against Tottenham. You understand? So let's see how this one goes. But Aston Villa let me down, man. I thought they was in there for the title. They're just bottlers, bro. Like, let's just keep it how it is. They're not on this thing. But it is what it is, my peoples. I'm going to go and hate watch on Tottenham or Man City. I don't care what way it goes. Really, I want Man City to win, but it is what it is. I don't even care. Love my peoples, man. United. Let's get it.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud.